Hey guys, Nick here, and I have some Black Ops 2 gameplay. This is actually a game where I get a nuclear. I'm using the AN94, playing on Raid, because I play on Raid a lot, I guess. I don't know, I like Raid, do well here. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about today was the next generation consoles, because more information has been posted, and lots of people are really interested in this topic, so I thought I would discuss it a little bit more. So the other day I read an article on Anintech about the Xbox One, the PS4, all that fun stuff. I'll leave a link to the article in the description of the video if you want to read it yourself. But it talks about the specs of the new consoles and compares them and other such things. So first it talks a bit about the Xbox One. It says it's going to have an 8-core AMD Jaguar CPU. It's going to have 768 shader processors, which is its GPU, graphics processing. It's going to have 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and it's actually 2133 megahertz RAM, which is pretty high end right now. Actually, that's actually really good memory. So that's cool. But I'm sure DDR4 will come out eventually, before the Xbox One's life cycle is over, but it's cool to see that they're putting high-end memory in it for now. I think the PS4 is using 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM though, which is better in some cases. We'll see how it actually ends up performing. The Xbox One will come with a 500 gigabyte hard drive, so you can install a ton of games on that, and it'll probably be a very bad hard drive and most likely will die. That's usually what happens. I imagine Microsoft is probably going to get some cheap Hitachi drive or something, and it will die after 2 or 3 years. So that will be interesting. I'd like to see what kind of warranty they're offering with it, but it will probably be 1 year. So if your hard drive dies, you'll probably have to buy a new one, and it probably has some sort of proprietary connection, which likely means you'll be paying them a lot of money. But you can hope that your drive doesn't start to fail on you. That would be good. Or I guess you could just play from the disc. I'd be interested to see how that works too. It's going to have a Blu-ray drive, and obviously the PS4 will have a Blu-ray drive because it's made by Sony, and they're going to have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so dual band Wi-Fi, and it will have 4K HDMI in-out. It doesn't mean that Xbox is going to play games at 4K. It just means that if you have a 4K Blu-ray, for example, that you'll be able to play a 4K Blu-ray on your Xbox. It doesn't mean that the Xbox is going to render anything at 4K. It will render things most likely at 1080p, hopefully at 1080p, and 60 frames per second. That would be ideal for most games, and get medium textures or whatever. And yeah, you can probably expect that, but don't go expecting 4K. I know for most people this is obvious, but some people are like, whoa, Xbox does 4K, it's amazing, buy it now. But no. So the other important things about this article is pretty much that the PS4 is going to have 1152 shader processors for its GPU, and the Xbox One only has 768 shader processors for its GPU. And most of you probably have no idea what this means. Essentially what this means is that the PS4 will be 33% more powerful, and there's not really any sort of comparison here. It's just like they're using the same architecture. It's just the PS4 has better hardware, hands down, and it's hard to deny it at this point. Also, the PS4 is cheaper. It's $100 cheaper. It doesn't come with a camera, but most people don't want the Kinect sensor anyways. Like, I personally could care less whether or not it came with a Kinect sensor. So yeah, PS4 $100 cheaper, 33% better performance. The only downside to that is you're going to have more heat, so you're either going to have overheating issues potentially, or you're going to have a larger console, which having a larger console doesn't really bother me because it's not a portable device. Like, you're going to put it in front of your television and never move it, so I don't really care if it's a little bit bigger than the Xbox One, but we'll see. I'm not actually sure if they've announced anything to do with the physical dimensions of the consoles, but I don't think that's really important to too many people. It's not really something you're going to be carrying around with you, most likely. I'm assuming most people don't, throw their Xbox in their backpack and bring it too many places. So, yeah. PS4, more power is essentially what I'm reading. You can read the article yourself if you want. And yeah, so that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more. And I'll see you later. Bye.